You think you're taking great care of your dog? Then why does your pup often lie quietly in a corner, sighing as if hiding something, and those eyes no longer sparkle with the same joy they once did? I know that feeling, the sense that you've done something wrong, but you don't know exactly what. And the truth is, some things you do every day, things that seem completely normal, might actually be making your dog feel betrayed. But don't be too hard on yourself, you're not alone. Many dog lovers, even the most devoted ones, still make these mistakes simply because no one ever clearly explained them. Stay with us until the end of this video, because the last point, if you truly understand it, could completely transform the relationship between you and your dog, in a way you've never imagined. To humans, a loud voice might just be a reminder. But to a dog, it's an emotional explosion. They don't understand that you're raising your voice to teach. All they feel is, the person I love most is angry at me. And then, you turn away. Stop playing, stop petting, as a silent form of punishment. To you, it might seem like letting them know they did something wrong. But to your dog, it feels like, I've lost the most important person in my world. Many studies have shown that dogs punished with anger or coldness are more likely to experience anxiety, loss of confidence, and behavioral issues. And perhaps what saddens me the most is this: many people don't do it on purpose. They simply repeat the way they themselves were once treated. If you're blaming yourself right now, please stop. The fact that you're watching this already proves you're different. You're learning how to love better. So instead of scolding to stop bad behavior, try this. Reward immediately when they do the right thing. A small treat, a good job, a gentle gaze, is enough for your dog to understand. I just did something good. Such a small gesture, yet it can transform a dog's entire emotional world. Ellipsis. But there's one thing even more hurtful than a scolding. It's when you're not there, when your dog needs you the most. To us, leaving the house is just a part of life. Work, responsibilities, things we need to take care of. But to a dog, the concept of being busy doesn't exist. Their whole world is you. And when you're gone too long, too often, they don't understand why. All they know is, I'm being left behind. Some dogs react by chewing things, barking, or having accidents indoors, but many others simply withdraw, lying quietly and waiting. Some dogs lie right by the door, waiting for hours, just to hear those familiar footsteps come home. If your heart just sank reading that, it means you're already loving your dog the right way. But don't blame yourself if you can't be home all day. You're not a superhero. What your dog needs isn't your presence 24/7, it's this. When you're there, be truly present. Just 20 to 30 minutes a day of real quality time, playing fetch, chasing each other around, or simply petting them while you talk softly. Trust me, your dog feels it all. And if you need to be away for a few days, leave your dog with someone they already know, not a stranger. Not a strange place. Because the worst thing for a dog isn't just being somewhere new, it's being somewhere without you. And without anyone who understands them. Have you ever been dragged to a party full of strangers, where everyone's loud and expects you to mingle, smile, be friendly? That feeling is exactly what many dogs experience when they're forced to socialize with other dogs they have no interest in. Just like humans, dogs aren't all extroverts. Some love to run and play, while others prefer peace and quiet. Some are outgoing, while others are shy and sensitive to unfamiliar environments. When you take your dog to the park and they turn their head away, tuck their tail, or refuse to go near other dogs, that's not them being standoffish. That's a signal. I'm not ready yet. Many owners believe they'll get used to it eventually. But if you push too hard, you might be teaching your dog that they can't count on you to protect them when they're uncomfortable. Instead of pulling your dog toward a strange dog, try something incredibly simple. Take one step forward and gently position yourself in front of your dog. By doing this, you're not only blocking potential stress, but you're also becoming your dog's safe space. Give them time, and they'll eventually choose their own friends, in their own way. Have you ever seen your dog lying around, not eating, and showing no interest in their favorite games? And you thought, maybe they're just sleepy, or simply lazy today? The truth might be far more serious. Dogs can't speak, but that doesn't mean they don't feel sadness, fear, or disappointment. They just can't cry out, "Mom, I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm sad." but I just want to be held. Many people miss these signs, not because they don't care, but simply because no one ever taught them how to read a dog's emotions. A dog licking their lips constantly? It doesn't mean they're hungry, it means they're anxious. A tail wag that's stiff and slow? It's not a sign of joy, it's a sign of high tension. If you notice any of these signals, pause. Sit down, place your hand gently on their chest, and just breathe together. In that moment, you don't need to say a word, but your dog will understand. Oh, I'm not alone, I'm still loved. And that moment becomes the foundation of healing, for your dog, and for you. 2. You just called your dog over. And they ran to you excitedly, but on the way, they barked wildly at a passing dog. Still, you reached out, patted their head, and said, "Good job, you came." And in that instant, you may have just rewarded the barking. Without even realizing it, dogs learn through association, and they remember only what happens right before or during the moment they're rewarded. If you reward too late, even by just 3 seconds, you might accidentally reinforce a behavior that's the opposite of what you intended to teach. Don't blame yourself. No one means to teach the wrong thing. Most of us love dogs the way we were taught to. Not in the way dogs actually understand. The solution is simple, but incredibly powerful. Reward your dog at the exact moment they do the right thing. Not 5 seconds later. Not after you've dug a treat out of your pocket. Right when they look at you when called. Sit down, or walk beside you without pulling. Did you know your dog can actually feel the stress in your heart just through the tension in the leash? When the leash is tight, your hand grips firmly, your steps are rushed, and you give little tugs at their neck. To your dog, it doesn't feel like guidance. It feels like something's wrong, I should be worried. And then, every walk outside, instead of being a joyful adventure, becomes a source of tension, alertness, and fear of sudden pulls. It's like someone gripping your hand tightly while you're walking along a cliff's edge. No one feels calm when they're being yanked just as they're trying to stay steady. Many people think, I have to hold tight to control them, or they'll run into the street. But the truth is, if you train your dog to walk on a loose leash, you'll witness something amazing. Just a few minutes a day, starting inside your home. Walk with your dog by your side. And whenever the leash stays loose, give gentle praise and a small treat. Your dog will begin to understand. Oh, if I walk like this, everything stays calm and safe. Have you ever spent an entire day slumped on the sofa? Your phone's dead. There's nothing new to read, no one to talk to, and you feel bored to the point of suffocation? Dogs feel that too, but with one key difference: they don't get to choose. Each day, if you're out working from morning till night, then come home too tired to play, your dog will just wait. And wait, and wait. Over time, they might start to chew the furniture, dig through the trash, bark uncontrollably when you leave the room, or worst of all, lie still, completely unresponsive, not because they're being bad, but because they're sad and lonely. Have you ever seen a dog with its ears pinned back, eyes darting around, body recoiling, just because someone made a silly face at them? The owner laughs, the people around laugh, but the dog doesn't understand what's happening. Dogs don't understand jokes the way humans do. To them, any sudden, strange, unpredictable behavior signals danger. It makes them feel unsafe, stressed, and if repeated, can even cause emotional harm. Things we might think are funny, like barking at them to scare them, tugging their tail when they're not looking, making a scary face and laughing when they flinch. None of that feels funny to a dog. But don't be too hard on yourself. Maybe you were teased like that as a child and thought it was just a way of showing affection. Now that you know, you can stop. And you can help others understand too. Teach your children at home. Don't tease the dog. If you want to play, ask with your eyes and your kindness. Teach your friends. If the dog turns away or keeps yawning, it's not comfortable. Dogs don't need you to be funny. They just need you to be sincere, gentle, and always respect their emotional boundaries. You've just journeyed with the Dogfluence through the many things dogs absolutely hate, yet often experience again and again. Simply because no one ever clearly showed us otherwise. And if you're feeling a bit guilty or regretful right now, remember this. A good dog owner isn't someone who never makes mistakes. A good dog owner is someone who listens and is willing to learn how to love all over again, in the way their dog truly needs. Dogs don't expect perfection from you. All they need to know is that you're trying. Every single day. And believe me, just a few small changes and you'll see it in their eyes. Their tail will wag a little faster. And their heart will trust you again, as if it had never been hurt. Because love isn't in grand gestures. It lives in the small, consistent acts of gentleness and sincerity. And if you'd like to keep learning how to raise, love, and understand dogs the right way, don't forget to subscribe to the Dogfluence.